Sam fits under a humanistic approach because he is responsible for his sporting development. He has the desire to reach his full potential as a hockey player and has the confidence in himself or self-efficacy to do so. Otherwise, he may have given up after failing at previous trials. The cognitive psychological approach also applies to Sam. This is due to the fact that Sam and any other human will relate to the social cognitive theory, which is where a stimulus is detected by sense organs, then processed by the brain to produce a response. This could lead to Sam spotting the coaches who are assessing him while training, thus potentially causing Sam to choke under pressure. If Sam were to set goals before the trials, his performance could significantly increase. This would give Sam something to focus on, rather than getting stressed about being evaluated. Also, the idea of having a goal to achieve will motivate Sam to be persistent when playing. This prolonged effect will be desirable to the coaches. These goals should be objective, meaning that they're measurable and motivating. This means Sam can determine at the end of each drill whether or not his goal was achieved. In addition to this, Sam should set his goals in a SMART layout. This will ensure the goals are relevant, attainable, but also testing for Sam. However, if the goals are set at too high of a challenge, then Sam may not succeed and will become demotivated. According to the interactionist model of motivation, motivation is the product of combining several aspects. These aspects would include Sam's personal needs, past experiences and maturity, and then Sam's environment, such as rewards, coaches, and significant others. When these aspects are linked into Sam's interaction and the situation he is in, motivation is the product. Basically, Sam needs to channel the personal pressure he is putting on himself into motivation and apply it to the situation he is in, this being trials with high pressure to perform well. He also needs to channel any external pressure into motivation, just as he would with his self-applied pressure. Doing this will ensure that Sam doesn't feel nervous, thus performance levels should increase. Nideffer divided attention into 4 dimensions, with relation to being broad and narrow, and internal and external. These 4 dimensions include broad external, which is scanning the environment, broad internal, which is analysing information, narrow internal, which is mental rehearsal of skills, and narrow external, which is focusing on a single object. Sam's attention can be diverted by distractions both internally and externally. The main internal distraction for Sam would be the fact that he has failed trials previously, and this may affect him while at trials again. An example of an external distraction, however, would be noticing other players moving around him, which will put Sam off dribbling with the ball. Another theory would be Easterbrook's cue utilisation theory. This states that emotion reduces utilisation of cues. In some tasks, this can be an advantage. More often, however, such reduction inhibits performance. This would be the case in Sam's trials. Anxiety is described as a negative emotional state with feelings of nervousness and apprehension. Anxiety is normally proportional to arousal in sport, meaning arousal theories could be linked to Sam's poor performances in past trials. The most relevant arousal theory would be the catastrophe theory in Sam's case. This states that at a state of low anxiety, Sam performs well, but when anxiety becomes high, his performance will catastrophically decline. Sam can easily prevent this rise in anxiety with the use of self-talk techniques. For example, saying things such as, "Come on Sam, you can do this," will help keep Sam from becoming nervous and thus maintaining good performance levels.